Good morning, everybody. How are you? It's Maytha, your resident granny who's making an income online, coming to you to tell you about our live free webinar that we have going on today. Yep, I said free. It is free for you to come and listen to our webinar today. We're going to break down for you how you can have a passive income online. Are you looking for a way to make an income online? Anybody looking for a way to make an income online? Because if you are, then that's likely why you found me on social media, TikTok or YouTube. A lot of us are struggling day to day. We struggle every single day to meet our bills, sometimes even to buy our groceries because things have gotten so expensive lately, guys. Good morning, M. Johnson. Good morning, Jill. How are you? Good morning, David. Guys, tell me where you're watching from if you don't mind, because I'd always like to know where you guys are watching from. But I wanted to hop on. I have a doctor's appointment that got rescheduled from yesterday for my son this morning, but I wanted to hop on for at least 30 minutes to an hour to talk with you guys about our free webinar that we have coming up. And that darn gnat that was bothering me yesterday is back today. Hey, Jill. Thanks for the flowers. Give me lots of love, lots of taps on the screen, lots of shares, because we want people to know that you don't have to struggle every single day of your life. You were put on this life, on this earth for more than struggling day to day, right? We all have felt the pain of struggling to pay our bills. It is real. This struggle is real. It has been real for me for a long time, and I know it's real for many of you guys. And that's why I keep showing up every day. I want you to know that you don't have to struggle from day to day. You don't have to keep on crying every night before you go to bed because you weren't able to get that bill paid or you weren't able to buy those groceries that you needed, or you weren't able to help your kids if they needed some extra income and asked to borrow some money, because that breaks your heart, right? If your kids say, "Hey, mom, I'm a little short this week. Can I borrow 20 bucks?" And you don't even have 20 bucks to share with them. You go to bed and you cry. You wait till nobody's around. Hi, James. How are you? Guys, tell me where you're watching from. I appreciate you guys dropping in. But doesn't it break your heart if you're not able to do those things? When your kids say, "I need help," and you're not able to provide it because you're struggling yourself. The whole world is struggling right now. Jobs are ending, guys. Jobs are ending everywhere. I heard on the radio yesterday some Applebee's are closing, CVS's are closing, Walgreens, Targets, even Starbucks, as busy as Starbucks is, are closing. Um, Businesses all over the country are closing and just telling people when they go to work one day that they're just don't have a job anymore. Well, if you don't know me, my name's Maytha. I'm 54, and that happened to me February 29th. I was actually taking a vacation day that day, and I was at the hospital with my husband having some tests done. And my husband, or while we were waiting for my husband to go back, I got a phone call, and it was from our corporate office. And she told me that my job was eliminated, not to bother to come back to work the next day. Effective immediately. I no longer had a position. Good morning, Richard. Welcome. We have had 4 or 5 businesses close in our community in the last few months. Yeah. I mean, Wednesday we went to a local cafe here in our little small town of Clarksville, Georgia, and we were told that 3 businesses on that street closed this week. That's what our economy is coming to, and it's happening to the small businesses first. And I want everybody to know that you can have a backup plan. Because here's what happened to me when I got that phone call that morning before I went to the hospital. And this, I feel like, was God's way of telling me I'm going to be okay. I woke up to a $300 payment because I had a backup plan. So when I got that phone call, what popped into my head? Not despair or, crying or being upset. It was, I'm going to be okay. I woke up to $300 in my bank account this morning because I have a digital marketing business that's going to take care of me. And I get to share it with other people and let them know they'll be okay too if they just take that initiative, get out of their own way, and get started, because it is happening all over the world, guys. Hey, Cindy, how are you? Bernie, welcome, guys. Thanks for all the tapping and the love. Keep tapping, keep sharing, because people need to know that they have options other than working until the day they die. When you're over 50 and you lose your job, it can be pretty traumatic. My boss, she was crying her eyes out. She's over 50. She didn't have a backup plan, and her husband was still fighting to get on disability. So she didn't know what she was going to do. She was panicking and she was sobbing so hard I could barely understand her on the phone. And right at that point, what is your job and how are you contributing to society? I love that question, Hugh. I'm a digital marketer. I own my own business and I contribute to society by helping other people discover that they don't have to work until they die, that they too can have a backup plan and be prepared. And you can learn to earn an income in 2 hours a day. We give you a 2 hour income earning proven process that I'm going to go over with you guys. As a matter of fact, here I've got it all written down on my board and I'm going to go over it with you guys. Changing my mirror here so you guys can see it. But this is the process that I follow every single day. And I'm going to go over it with you guys. But that's how I contribute to society. I'm creating six-figure earners. I'm creating my own six-figure income, and I'm creating many other six-figure earners. And I'm giving you back a way to get time back with your family and a way back to not be crying your eyes out if you lose that day job that you have. Because a lot of the 25% of our workforce that was let go on that day was left crying and upset. Let me tell you about a couple of other people in our community, guys, who had the same exact thing happen. I know of at least 3 that happened to in our community. Tim, 25 years with an electronics company that's very well known. One day they just walked into his office and said, your job's gone. After 25 years of him sacrificing time with his family, because he flew to another state or lots of other states Monday through Friday of the week for his business and took that time away from his family. For 25 years, his wife ran his family. He missed his children's lives Monday through Friday. He'd fly home on Saturday and Sunday, but he was pretty high up in that company and he was always on the phone, always in meetings, even on the weekends, missing the time with his family. And then they just walked in his office one day and said, you don't have a job anymore. Daryl was a welder, 14 years. Went to work one day and they said, your department's been eliminated, Daryl. And he said, oh, well, I've been here 14 years. They'll move me somewhere else. No, they did not. They told him his job was eliminated. Daryl did not have a backup plan and wound up homeless and sleeping in his car for 3 months. Do you want that to happen to you? We're all one paycheck away from being homeless, guys. Face it. That's what the world's like now. We're all one paycheck away from being homeless. You got to have a backup. Sherry, give me some likes, girlfriend. Some likes, some shares. Hey, James Sutherland, how are you? Welcome. Tell me where you guys are watching from when you're dropping in, please. Hey, Land Daily Pay, how are you? So, guys, you got to have a backup plan. Why not join the digital world? Digital marketing is a $1.2 billion a day industry. $1.2 billion a day. Do you want a piece of that pie? Because I'm loving getting that piece of my pie. Those $900 payments, some days more. Some days less, some day it might be 3 or 6, but some days it's more than 900. And I love it. And I want to help you be able to do the same and not have to stress out if you get that phone call that I got and somebody says, your job's been eliminated. Because, it's stressful. You're going to find yourself crying in your beer, so to speak, guys. And a lot of people do that. Money doesn't make you happy. Okay? It's what you can do because of the income that makes you happy. And what makes me happy is being able to spend more time with my family. And that's how the income has helped me. Like today, I get to go and take my son. What in the world? My YouTube went away. There it is. I get to go and take my son to the doctor without having to worry about asking permission from a job to be able to do that. I get to take him for his surgery because that's what we're going to the doctor for, to schedule a surgery and not have to ask for permission to go. Yesterday, I had an appointment. I went to my appointment. I got to go and spend a couple of hours with my daughter and my grandchildren because they were out of school due to weather yesterday. You don't have to struggle. You do have the option of having time freedom. But it's up to you to take that step. Hi, Sean Michael. How are you guys? Welcome, JP, Martin, Charlotte. Guys, tell me where you're watching from. I always want to know where you guys are watching from. Throw me some likes out here. Do we have anybody over here in our community? Apartment Gorilla, George Penzari, and user 40468. Where are you guys watching from? Tell me where you're watching from. And over here we got Jill and Mandy and Hilda. Welcome. And JP. Welcome, guys. How are you guys? Hi, Charlotte. Guys, throw me out tons of likes. Need some likes here. Give me some likes. I'm going to see if I can hook up this thing and get me some likes going on here. Because we want to share this with the world. We want the entire world to know that you have options other than working until the day you die. Let me tell you about 3 people who decided that they had options this week. 3 people in our community. Just this week. We have many others. But just this week, 3 people in our community hit 6 figures. 3. One of them was Daryl, who I just told you was jobless and slept in his car for 3 months. He found this. And now Daryl's a 6-figure earner since January 15th. He started January 15th. He's made 6 figures, guys. Since January 15th. Listen to that. Since January 15th, he's made 6 figures. If he can do it, you can do it. One was Chrisanne, a mom of 5 kids. You know how busy a mom of 5 kids is? Extremely busy. That is 100,000,000% proof that you can do this around any schedule, because if you got 5 kids, you are running around like a chicken with its head cut off. And you can do this around that and become a 5-figure earner in 6 months. That is proof that anybody can do it, guys. If a mom of 5 running around that schedule can do this, so can you. And you can do it in the nooks and crannies of your day. Marianne. She's one of my favorites. Marianne is a woman over 60 who refuses to work until the day she dies and wants to do whatever she wants, whenever she wants. And she does. Since January 1st, she's hit 6 figures. She travels in an RV with her husband. She's been to several different states in the last few months, traveling with her husband because she can. And she just said on her live yesterday that she's living out one of her biggest dreams. She's going on a 2-week Hawaiian cruise. She got it scheduled for her birthday. So she's going to spend her 61st birthday in style on a 2-week Hawaiian cruise because a 60-some-year-old woman learned the skills of how to have a 2-hour proven process and earn an income online. We have age ranges from 16 to 85 in our community, guys. 16-year-olds to 85-year-olds are doing this. Why not you? Why not you? We have a free webinar that's going to give you information today, guys. It is a free webinar. All you have to do is listen. Come and listen to the information. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. All you have to do is just unsubscribe from my email. If you put your email in to get the invitation and you see it's not for you, at the very bottom of every one of my emails is a button that says unsubscribe. Because it's not for everybody. Different strokes for different folks. That's what makes the world go round. Why are some people making an income and having success in digital marketing? And why are others not? Because the ones that are taking a chance on themselves. They're committed to bettering their lives. They are willing to invest in themselves because nothing's free in this world. Nothing worth having is free. And if it's worth having, you're going to have to work for it. But you have to be willing to. Hey, Miss Carter, good morning. How are you? Hey, Danny, how are you? Welcome. Hey, Katie, good morning. Nothing in this life is going to be free, right? You're going to have to work for everything that's worth having. But the difference in those of us that are making money online in the digital world and those that are not are those that are showing up and committed, consistent, and coachable. You got to watch, learn, and implement. I said this in my lives all the time. You got to copy the right cat, and we have that cat. The person that we are learning from is a 7-figure single mom, 6 kids, grandma of 5, who was just tired of trading time for money when she was doing multi-level marketing. She gives us everything she did to reach it, including sitting down with us for 3 to 5 hour mentoring Zooms every Tuesday in our Legacy Builder to guide us through and answer every question of every person that's on that call before we get off. If you could sit down and talk to a millionaire and they said, I'm going to break down every step I took to become a millionaire because I want to help you do that too, would you do it? Put a yes in the comments or no in the comments. What do you think, guys? Would you do it? Because I'm going to tell you what I do. I sit down with my notebook and my pen and I listen. That's how I had a 5-figure month last month, because I listen and I learn and I show up and I be consistent and I help other people learn that they can do the same thing. I didn't see any yeses, guys. Nobody wants to sit down with a millionaire and learn how she did it. Are you serious? Come on, guys. You know you want to sit down with a millionaire and learn her secrets, right? Who wants to sit down with a millionaire? If she says, come sit at this table with me, I'm going to break it down for you. Are you going to sit down and take notes? Yes or no? Look at this. Even on my book, you can do this. That's a message for you. You can do this. You can do this. I see some yeses. Katie said yes. How about anybody else? Anybody else? If that millionaire says, let's sit down, let's have a talk, let me break down how I went from 0 followers to six figures in 6 months, $158,000 in 6 months. And then she went on from 0 followers to $1 million in 17 months, a self-made millionaire. And she's a single mom of 6 kids and 5 grandkids. And her battle with time is why she did it. She wanted to have more time with her family. Guess where she's at right now? She's a millionaire. She can do whatever the heck she wants, whenever the heck she wants. She's in San Antonio, Texas, because her son is running cross-country championships. Guess where she's going when she comes back? I think in 2 weeks. She's going to Hawaii for 2 weeks to take her son's girlfriend on a graduation trip. She's coming back, and then she's going to the Bahamas for a week to take her daughter on her graduation trip. Because she can do whatever the hell she wants, whenever the hell she wants, because she's a millionaire and she is a self-made millionaire. And she shares it all with us, right down to giving us an ebook. We get an ebook. It's one of our bonuses in our program. We get the ebook that gives us step-by-step details of how she did it. You want to copy that, Kat? Heck yeah. You want to copy those steps. You don't want to copy your content. You're a different person. You have different perfect customers. Your perfect customer is not going to be anybody else's perfect customer. That's why this business will never be saturated. People tell me all the time, I see so many of you people out here promoting daily pay. Is it not oversaturated? No. I researched it yesterday. 5.07 billion, I said billion, people a day are on social media. To make 5 figures in a month, you need 12 customers. Out of 5.07 billion a day on social media, do you think you can find 12 a month that might relate to your story and want to become a customer and learn the skills of how to get their time back with this 2-hour proven process that I'm going to share with you guys? Do you think you can find 12 a month? Yes, I think so. Because let me tell you what's happening in our amazing free community that this $1 million mentor built for us. We are growing from 150 to 200 people per day. You only get in our amazing free community and get that free mentorship if you purchase a program. That's the only way you're going to get in, if you purchase a program. Do you think it works? Yes or yes? Well, let me tell you something else amazing about that free community that you get into, and you get free live mentorship. May 22nd. Hey, Monica. Hey, Angie. Hey, Joss. May the 22nd. Hi, Kentra. How are you? Kentrail. How are you? May the 22nd, 2023 was when we hit 1,000 members. What changed since May? We upped our game. We were promoting 4 self-guided products that were a course, and they were good. They were great. That's how our millionaire became a millionaire, promoting those 4 programs. But she also saw the gaps in those programs, those courses, because they are a self-guided course. Customer service was very lacking. They had a hiccup with the website at the beginning of the year and did not respond the way we felt they should respond. That was number 1. Number 2, they did not address how to find your perfect customer, which is extremely important. If you have a business, you're not going to thrive without customers. You have to learn to attract customers to you. You don't want to go DMing people, calling people on the phone, or, begging people to buy from you. No, we want to teach you how to attract people to you so you don't have to go chase anybody. There's no chasing customers. There's no follow-up. No rejection because we give you an automated business that works for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You never know when people go into that. You never know when people leave. So it's rejection free. Got somebody trying to join my live. Let me get rid of them over here on TikTok. So we give you everything you need to build that business. Rejection free, 24/7 out there working for you. And you don't have to chase anybody. It's amazing. I absolutely love this business. And let me tell you what makes my heart smile the most. My customers being successful. What you want, baby? Okay, you're fine. My son always has to get his outfits approved. He's like, Mom, is this okay? Mom, is this okay? He's got to go to the doctor here in a few. And he's like, is this okay, Mama? All right. First thing I'm going to do, guys, we're going to start getting into the brass tacks. Okay. How are you going to start a successful business online? I'm going to briefly go over this, and then I'm going to break down the 2-hour workday that helps us do this. Okay. First, you need a product that's in high demand. Our $900 Legacy Builder program sold $3,693,000. Just that one program. We launched 4 on the same day. That one program profited us $3,693,000 in 33 days. I would say that's high demand. Would you not say that's high demand? People want to learn how to make an income online because they're tired of the bull of the 9 to 5, and they're tired of never having enough time or enough income, and struggling paycheck to paycheck to pay the bills. 78% of Americans struggle paycheck to paycheck. 72% don't even make it paycheck to paycheck. And people are tired of it and want a change. So that's why people are on here looking for their solution. This is where I found my solution. Right here on TikTok is where I found my solution. I found a lady talking about this on TikTok. You want to know how our 7-figure mentor found it? A Facebook ad. Simply an ad with a picture that said no MLM, $300 a day, no tech, and get paid daily. And she's changed. Well, we have 16,000, almost 16,600 people in our community as of today. May the 22nd, 2023, we had 1,000 people. With her new programs, it is growing, like I said, 150 to 200 a day, because people see how high demand this product is. So it is a high demand product. These programs are pure fire, and you get live interactive training. But here's the thing. Never buy a course or a program just to resell a course or a program. This is a big tip for you guys. Learn from it. I have 14 streams of income because I've learned from this. Do you know most millionaires have 7 streams of income? Whoop, whoop. I'm on my way. Thanks for all the love, Monica. I appreciate it. Hi, 6-figure single mama. How are you? Welcome. Good morning, Shauna. How are you? Welcome. Thanks for throwing out the love, guys. But learn from the program or the course that you buy. Don't just buy it to sell it. I love that we can promote it and get 100% commission while we're learning, because all that profit goes into our pockets. That $3,693,000 that was brought in profit did not go to an upline. It didn't go to a corporation like your job does. The biggest pyramid scheme in the world is your job. You've got the president, the vice president, the managers, the team leads, and then there's you who does all the work. And they make all the money. That is the biggest pyramid scheme in the world. And it's the biggest scam in the world too, because they sucker you into doing everything for them and they reap the benefits. Yeah, real talk. Absolutely. It's the truth, y'all. Think about it. Think about it. These corporations make the presidents. Our president at the company that let me go in February got bonuses of up to $11 million every year. And you know how he did it in September, October, or December? He would lay off a bunch of people to meet the budget. And then he would get his big bonus beginning of the year. That's what he would do every single year. We could expect layoffs in September, October, December every year. And that's what the corporations do, that to meet their fiscal budget and then get their big $7 to $11 million bonuses the beginning of the year, because you're expendable, especially if you've been there like me 15 to 20 years. I was there 19 years, guys. They want to get rid of you and get people in at an entry level. As a matter of fact, a week after they let me go, they offered me an entry level position. I'd been there 19 years and they had the nerve to offer me an entry level position to come back. I said, no, I don't need you. I'm out of that. I don't have to get another job because of this. If you love your job, that's one thing, and you want to make just a little extra income, that's one thing. That's all well and good. Give me just a second, guys. My husband messaged me. I need to make sure he's okay. He's good. He just said, what you doing? Like, leave me alone, dude. I'm working over here. I'm trying to change people's lives, and you are messaging me asking me what I'm doing. I have to tell you, he's absolutely loving my business because I'm home and I get to be there. Like next week, he has a heart doctor appointment. I get to go with him to his appointment because you know our men are not going to tell the doctor everything that's going on. They never do. Am I right, ladies? Our men are never going to tell the doctor everything that's going on. So it's a great thing that I have the time freedom and I get to go with him. Hey there. How are you? Did you, boss? Welcome. They never will. I go with him and I tell her things and she's like, well, he's never mentioned that before. Well, because he's afraid of what you're going to say. He's not, excuse me, he's not going to tell you he's not following that diet you told him to follow, but I will, because I want you to ship him in shape, because I'm having trouble doing it. But anyway, let's go over what else you need to do. The automations I've already told you about. You get that product in high demand, you set up automations. We give you a free system that's going to help you have those automations out working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. How you're going to get discovered. Social media, guys. I just told you 5.07 billion people a day are on social media. Why would you not use social media? You only need 12 people a month to make 10K. 12 out of 5.07 billion people. Don't you think you can do that? I think you can. I know you can. Learn to earn with us. Welcome, Suzette. Welcome. Yeah, true. So discover how you want to be discovered. That's really important, guys. And we want you to do it for free. We don't want you to pay for ads. Why would you pay for ads when there's 5.07 billion people a day on social media? And you don't even have to show your face. One of your bonuses that you get is how to build a faceless empire. And coming soon, there's even going to be a separate website for those that want to do faceless that we're going to give you. And you can build a faceless brand completely. And you can earn 100K doing faceless. It's been proven. It's being proven right now. I have friends who are having $1,200 days from doing faceless. Faceless works. My personal opinion, you're going to gain more know, like, and trust factor if you show your face and you share your heart. Because I want people to know that my heart is in helping people. I want people to know That's why I show up every day, because I know how this has changed my family's life. And I want the same thing for you, because I'm here for you. I am here for you every single day. The best process by far. Absolutely. I'm here for people every single day to give them hope. Hold on, pain ends. Hope. You have hope with this. You get live mentoring with me. As a matter of fact, this week only, if you see this on my live, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. If you see this on my live and you go and you put in your email, double click my picture, go put in your email. Good morning, Jeffrey. Only on my lives, guys. This is only for the people on my lives. If you go and you put in your email and you reply to me and tell me that you purchased, I'm going to give you back your $29 website fee if you come in at any level, because I want to help you get started. And I'm going to give you a 1 hour free mentoring Zoom with me. And I hold mentoring Zooms Wednesdays every week with all my customers. Right now, we're going over some Instagram training that's going to take us a couple of weeks, but we are learning something every week. I'm answering questions every week. I am here for you, just like our amazing $1 million mentor is here for us as well. 4 to 5 times per week, we get to sit down in a Zoom with our $1 million mentor and numerous 6 figure mentors. Yesterday, Cecilia from South Africa did our Zoom. She broke down how she is discovered on social media and told you exactly how she went from her zero to being a multimillionaire in Rand. Cecilia is another single mom from South Africa. When she started this, guys, she was working so many hours that her daughter would fall asleep on the sofa waiting just to spend a few minutes with her. Her daughter was in a school that was horrible, was not a good environment for her daughter. She had to sell her car 2 times just to keep up with her bills. She sold the first car, she was able to get caught up, she was able to buy another one. Eventually, she had to sell it to get caught up on her bills. And she lived in an area that she did not want her daughter to be in. After discovering this, in 7 months' time, she was a millionaire in Rand in her country. She has moved oceanfront. She has put her daughter in a wonderful private school, and she paid for all of the year up front. And she bought a brand new vehicle with cash. She's now helping her sister with medical bills because she can. All from learning the skills that I'm breaking down for you guys. Yes, you can. You can do this. You can learn this. I see Amanda on here. Amanda and her sister Jessica, I believe, are from Virginia, West Virginia, maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Jessica comes on here and she always says, "My name's Jessica. I love Jesus. I love my family, but I did not love living paycheck to paycheck. And I've learned to make thousands of dollars working online." West Virginia, yeah. Amanda's making an income from it now. Her sister introduced her to it. Jess always says, "I live in a double wide trailer in a holler in West Virginia." She's 11,000 away from 6 figures. You go, Jess. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. See, we're about to have another 6 figure earner in our community. I'm going for it. I want you to go for it with me, guys. I had 5 figures last month. I will do it. I will do it, but I want you to do it with me. I want you to come learn and do this with me. I want to help you do it. I have a customer that's well over 50,000 this year. And he will hit 6 figures before I do. And you know what? That's okay with me. That makes my heart smile even more than me doing it, because I know I've changed a life forever, and not just his life. His wife is the sweetest, most wonderful woman in the world who works in medical billing. She loves her job. But this is so life-changing for them. He tells this story about how he recently took her to Sam's Club. And every time they went to Sam's Club, it was like he oh, come on, what happened to my TikTok? Every time they went to Sam's Club, it was like he would put her on a budget, and he would say, "Okay, Kimberly, you can get this much, but let's not overdo it because we can't really afford to get whatever we want." But you know what? Jimmy took his wife to Sam's Club a few weeks ago, and he said before he went in, he told her, "I want you to go in there, and I want you to get everything you want. Don't worry about the cost." And he said the smile on her face was from ear to ear, and that she went in there and filled that buggy up, and he didn't have to worry a bit. He said, to be perfectly honest, though, I caught myself saying, whoa, wait a minute. Am I really doing this? Am I really telling her get whatever you want no matter what it costs? And he was, because of this. And I got to be a part of it because I have taught him a lot. He comes to my Wednesday meetings every week. We talk about his business. We talk about all of my customers' business. And we learn from each other. Am I still on live over here? I don't think I'm live over here. I don't know what's going on over here. I don't know if I'm still live. Am I still live over here? If I am, put it in the comments, guys, because I don't see. Anyway, I'm live on TikTok. Yeah, Jamie. Hey, how are you? Yeah, I know I am over here, but this one over here stopped, I think. But anyway, you want to decide how to be discovered. We teach you how to do it on social media because there's 5.07 billion people on social media every day. You want to become relatable. You want to learn how to relate. It shows you're live on in TikTok accounts. Okay. Thank you, Patty. Good morning. How are you? You want to learn how to be relatable and how to attract your perfect customer. We give you tons of training on that in our community. Our mentor breaks it down for you, and she'll even do interviews with you, and she'll say, okay, who do you think is your perfect customer? And she'll ask you questions about you and your life and your goals and why you purchased the program to get started. Because more than likely, your perfect customer is going to be somebody who's very similar to you. When I first started, my perfect customer was a woman over 50 who was tired as heck of working that 9 to 5 and just wanted her life back. That was my perfect customer. Hey, Candy, good morning. Hey, Terry Joe. Thank you, guys. Throw me out some likes and some shares because we're in here to change some lives today. We want people to know how your life can change by learning a few simple skills in a 2-hour process. If you're in the community and you want to drop it in the comments, drop in the comments what this program's done for you. Because it is truly life-changing. And I know that gets thrown around a lot, but guys, it's true. There are no other words to describe how it works for you. How life-changing it is just by learning a simple 2-hour proven process. I don't have to ever get a job again. I've helped change many lives for people like Jimmy, who was able to take his wife to that Sam's Club and say, get whatever you want. Don't worry about the cost. Heck, I even had that moment with my husband not too long ago, and it shocked the heck out of me. So much so I made a video about it. He was like, he is into GMRS radios or ham radio. And he's like, I need this mount. I need this radio antenna. I need this and I need that. And I said to him, I will not have to find another job in my life. Absolutely, Candy. And I actually turned around and looked at him. I said, well, if you need it, order it. I don't care how much it costs. I almost fell over when I said that. And it's because of this. Nope, you will not have to work until the day you die. Neither will I, Candy. Because of this. So you want to become relatable to your perfect customer, and we teach you that. And you want the blueprint. The program that I have for you guys is a literal step-by-step guide on how to do this and how to do it with this 2-hour proven process. If at any time you want more info, you can go up here, double click my picture, or you can just type in dailypayathome.com. Real quick, I'm going to break down the 2-hour proven process because I do have to go to a doctor's appointment here in about 20 minutes, but I want to break it down for you guys. So what do we do in our 2-hour proven process? There's no gatekeeping. We're not going to not tell you what we do. We're going to tell you every step we take. We create 3 pieces of content on social media. They can be faceless, or you can show your face like I do because I like to interact with people. And I can tell you, I know it's scary to start doing content on social media, but you know what? It's one of the highlights of my day now because I get to think up new ways to share with you guys, and it's so fun. It is so much fun. I love it. And I love interacting with you guys and answering questions and talking to you guys. Hi, Raven. Welcome. I love it. So create 3 pieces of content. I always say 3 to 5. If I don't go live, I do 5 most of the time. Go live for 1 hour. If you don't go live, we teach you a copy paste post method that you can do every single day. We give you 200 websites and we give you the ad. You can copy paste post at free ads for 30 minutes to an hour every day if you choose to do that. But I'm going to tell you, the ads take longer and you must be consistent and do them every single day. Same with your content though. You got to be consistent. You got to show up every day. You got to bring value in your content. You got to let people know what this program can do for them. They can do things they never thought. They can stop taking the calculator to the grocery store. They can stop having staycations and start going on vacations. They can stop feeling stuck and drained from that 9 to 5 that is sucking the life right out of you, because you get a whole new perspective when you start learning the skills of how to make an income daily online. And you start seeing those dings coming in and those emails come in. Congratulations, you made $900. Congratulations, you made $600. That's why I say it's life changing. I mean, sitting at drive-through at McDonald's and get a message that says, congratulations, you made $900. Passive income is the way to go. I'm telling you guys, it's the way to go. Respond to comments and emails, guys. Respond to comments and emails. That takes about 15 minutes. Whoops, knocking everything off my board back here. I hope nothing fell behind there, because it's a 2-sided board and I knocked my markers off. See my little markers on the back? It's a pretty cool little board. It's magnetic. It's got my eraser on there. It's little magnets. It's pretty cool, and it's double-sided, so I can give you everything I want. Write it all down in one board. It was like $20 on Amazon. Thanks for the follow, Breezy. I appreciate it. So spend 15 minutes responding to emails and comments on your social media, because if somebody's interested in what you have, we put what's called a CTA in all of our videos. That's a call to action. Let me give you a couple of tips on how to make your videos. You want to put a hook in it, like, you're not going to believe this. And then you want to tell a little bit of a story. Speaking of Jessica, and she sends me a message. I just saw you got a voice message from Jessica. You want to put, what was I talking about? Oh, you want to put a hook on it. You want to share a little bit of your story. Then you want to give information on how you solved that pain point in your life. You know, like me losing my job. What was my solution to losing my job? I found digital marketing. I already had it in place. So guys, you can do this. And then you want to put the CTA. It's a call to action. Hey, Angie, how are you? Hey, Nick. No McDonald's. Tim, you're funny. I'll go to McDonald's every day, Tim, if I'm going to get that $900 ding while I'm in drive through. I'll feed it to my grandkids every day. So anyway, you want to put a call to action, a CTA. It's a call to action. At the end of your video, you want to say, if this is you, put ready in the comments. If this is you, put me in the comments. If you want to know more, put more in the comments. Some type of action, because if you don't tell people what to do, they're not going to know what to do, right? We're used to being told what to do. So we have to tell people what to do. So you're going to spend that 15 minutes doing that, answering your emails and answering your calls to action. And then you're going to spend 15 minutes in the community learning and engaging. I personally love going into the community very first thing in the morning and looking at the wins and shout outs, because everybody's putting in there how much money they woke up to from the day before. I love waking up to money. I love seeing my family, my DGC family, Digital Growth Community family, waking up to payments. I love celebrating the wins. It is so motivating and empowering to know that thousands of us in this community are making an income online. 3 hit 6 figures this week, and we were just told Jessica's $11,000 away from 6 figures. You can do this, my friends. You can do this. I'm doing it. Angie's doing it. 5-figure months are happening all over our community. I had one last month. Angie had one last month. Many of us had 5-figure months last month. And we're on our path to that 6 figures. We got the recipe to 10K in May, guys. We're breaking it down for you. You're doing it too? Yes, let's go, Sandy. It's possible, guys. Many of us are doing it. I just told you my 69-year-old Jimmy is doing it. Jimmy's videos, guys, are like sitting at the foot of your grandpa listening to stories. That's how he's doing it. He's just being him. He's just sharing his life. He tells all kinds of goofy stories. And then he tells you that he gets to sit home and enjoy his life because he's making $900 a day and he's learned how to do it with this program. And he's going to be hitting 6 figures very soon. Probably before me, but I'll be right on his heels, guys. I'll be right on his heels. And I love it. Some comments were filtered, so if anybody's asking a question or saying anything over here that I don't comment or reply to, it's because it said some comments were filtered. So anyway, guys, that breaks down the 2-hour workday. Total of 2 hours to make 6 figures online. Think you can handle that 2-hour workday? Because you really can do it in the nooks and crannies. I can tell you that I worked full time. And I did it around my full-time job. I did it around caring for my special needs son. I did it around having to run over when my mom was having bad days with her dementia and was hallucinating like crazy. My dad would call me and say, she's having a bad day. We need you. And when I had that job, I would have to just leave. And I'd have to say, I need to leave. And they would get all upset, mad, give me points because it wasn't for FMLA for my son. But I didn't care. I was going anyway. It's your family. You're going to go anyway, right? What are they going to do? Fire you? I got this. I don't care. That's the point I was at with my job. And then when they actually did call me and say your job's been eliminated, I didn't care. Woke up to $300 same day. Did you fall down from heaven because you look like an angel? I did. We all did. We're all a gift from God. And he did not put us here to struggle and strive and worry from day to day how we were going to make it, right, guys? He didn't put us here for that. I will never believe that a loving, kind God put us here to struggle every single day. I just don't believe that, guys. I believe we were meant for abundance and prosper. We were meant to go out in the world and share how other people can have abundance and prosper. I will never believe that God put us here to struggle every single day. I just won't. God has brought my family so many blessings that I won't believe that. That's mankind that is making it a struggle. Yes, absolutely, Richard. Absolutely. The world makes us struggle. But God wants us to know there's better. Because I'm going to tell you, I prayed a few days before I lost my job and I said, I love changing people's lives. I love helping people discover this 2-hour workday and being able to have what they need financially and the time freedom they need. And I said, God, if this is where I'm meant to be, help me make a way to be able to help more people. 2 days later, I lost my job. I woke up to $300 that day too. I feel like that was a sign, an answer to my prayers. Because I can tell you in the last couple of months since I lost my job, I've made over a half a year's salary from that job. It was meant to be for me. Whether it's meant to be for you or not, it's up to you. But I'm here to help you. As I always say, like our mentor says, hold on, pain ends. Because it can end, but you have to take action. You have to be the one to stop the pain and do something about it. If you're tired of the struggling paycheck to paycheck, if you're tired of taking that calculator to the grocery store, if you're tired of sitting in that seat and being told when you can go to the bathroom, when you can go to lunch, when you can take care of the people you love by taking them to the doctor's appointments they have, if you're tired of it, you're the only one that can change it. It was up to me. It wasn't up to my husband, it wasn't up to my kids. It was up to me. And I took a chance on myself. One of the best decisions I've ever made in my life was taking a chance on myself. Build a legacy with Belle. Welcome. Good morning. How are you? Hey, Kelsey. So, guys, you can do this. You need to believe in yourself and take a chance. And if you don't believe in yourself, borrow my belief because I fully 1,000,000% believe that you can do this. And I will help you every step of the way. I have Wednesday night meetings with training and answering questions, and I'm offering that 1 hour Zoom. If you reply to an email and say, I saw this on your live, can I have your live special? I'll refund you that $29 website fee, no matter which program you come in on, $100, $300, $600, or $900. And I will give you a 1 hour personal Zoom. Respond to the email, tell me you saw it on my live, and I will make that offer to you. Only for my lives this week. I'm making it every day this week, every time I go live, which is twice a day. So you have to say you saw my live. You want my live special because that is my live special. $29 paid. And, whoops, my battery's dying on this phone. Got to plug it up. There we go. $29 paid in 1 hour Zoom. Anybody want that? Go up here, double click my picture. There's a link in the bio, and we will hop on that Zoom as soon as you get signed up. And guys, this is 100% profit. Just looked at the win. So inspiring. Absolutely. It's 100% profit. It's paid directly to you at the time of purchase, and your website can be set up same day. You're ready to earn and learn it the same day. And like I said, don't just purchase a program to sell a program. Purchase a program and learn from a program. Okay? Purchase it, learn from it. I'm trying to pull up the wins here so I can show you guys some of the wins because I want you guys to see what's happening in our world. Look at that. First thing I see. OMG. Look at that. OMG. Tahara. It's been a $3,500 month so far, and the month is far from over. Very first one I see. There's where Victoria posted that Chris Ann became a six-figure earner. Mama 5. Look at this. Jenna, $3,900 day today. $3,900 day today, and she was at the spa all day. How's that? Making $3,900 in one day while you're at the spa getting pampered. Wow, that's crazy. Victoria Roman just hit 30K in May, and that was 2 days ago. There's where she said Marianne did it. Oops, got to do the puzzle piece. There's where she said Marianne hit 100K. $900 sale from YouTube, Matt Gunnison. And he interviewed me, by the way. He is interviewing. He said, I'm interviewing 10K rock stars. Will you do an interview for me? It was so neat getting interviewed for his YouTube. It was so fun. And then I had a message yesterday from somebody else who said, can I interview you on TikTok? It's so fun being able to do those things. So fun. Jimmy, there's my Jimmy. $900 sale yesterday. He had a 900 and a 600 yesterday, so he made 1,500 yesterday. Look at this. Shauna Lee. I think she's on here, or she was a few minutes ago. Lives work. $2,400 in less than 24 hours. Paul, another 1,800 in one day. This is why they're so inspiring. Can me and my friend join your live? Absolutely not, but thanks for asking. I appreciate it. People crazy. How to get daily pay. Welcome. I believe that's Kyle. Hey, Susanna. How are you guys? Thanks. So let's see. Jimmy, there's the other ding Jimmy got. $600 dinner time ding. Eliza, $100 ding. Dominique, $100 ding. Let's see. Just got my third $900 customer in one day. Mindy. This is why I love going to the wins. I think Jimmy accidentally blocked me. I email him and let him know because I'm ready to start today. Okay, Richard, I will text him and let him know to look at that email because I don't know if he's checked his email yet today, but I will message him and tell him that you're ready to start. But you can go to his website too. Do you know how to get to his website? It's jimmydailypay.com. You can go to Jimmy's website and get started. I'm so excited for you to join us. Hey, Brittany. Love you, girlfriend. Love you, Waylon. But go to jimmydailypay.com, Richard, to get started. All right, guys. I do have to go. I'm excited I got to share some wins with you, but it's almost 10. I got to be at the doctor's office here in less than 30 minutes. He'll give you his website over email. Okay, you can go there. And since you've replied to his email, I'll text him too and let him know that you're reaching out to him. And he'll get with you today. And I'm excited to welcome you into the community. Look, guys, we're getting another DGC family member. Richard's joining us today. I love it. I love it when people get started and change their life, because it is truly life-changing. Remember, guys, hold on, pain ends. You just saw all the wins that are helping people end the pain in their life, because a lot of pain comes from financial worry, right? It has for me in my life. A lot of divorces have been caused from financial worry, right? A lot of suicides, unfortunately, have been caused from it. Guys, have a wonderful and amazing day, and you can do this. I believe in you. If you want my help, just go up here, double click my picture, There's a link in the bio. Put in your email address. You'll get an invite to the webinar that's happening in just a couple of hours, guys. It's 10 o'clock here. It happens at 1 o'clock here. So get in my email, get that invite, even if you can't make it, because it is in the middle of the day, and I will send you the replay as soon as it's done. Thank you, community. Our community is so amazing. You guys have been hanging out with me for over an hour. I really appreciate you guys. Bye, YouTube. Have a good day. Bye, TikTok.